Hello, hello, everybody. Let's turn the camera around. Oh, dang. Hold on. There we go. Hi, good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to Lunch with Leslie. My name is Leslie. Hey, how are you today? Today we are going to be talking about the fruit for the smoothie. And so we're going to take the mystery out of eating fruit shakes and eating fruit that is actually really good for you and has some nutrient packs. But before we get started, again, my name is Leslie. I have a website, gotokitchens.com. It's right in the title of the scope. You can go there. You can find all kinds of smoothie recipes. You can find great information about health and wellness. It is not in your face health. Hey, everybody. Hey, Janet. Hey, Lolita. It is just down to earth information to help you better yourself. There is not a thing for sale on that website. So you can go there without the threat of thinking, oh, she's trying to sell me something. I am not trying to sell you anything. I am trying to sell you on the idea that taking care of your body is going to make you a happier, healthier person. And that is all that Go To Kitchen sells. So go over there, gotokitchens.com. And I do a show every weekday at noon Mountain Time, and it's called Lunch with Leslie. And if you guys don't mind, yeah, right, sold. If you guys don't mind, I do not know why I'm trying to contact Periscope and figure out why I'm not going out to Twitter when I'm doing this. So if you guys don't mind sharing, I would appreciate that because it did not make it on my Twitter. So if you guys could share to Twitter, that would be great, and maybe put Go To Kitchens in there so that my followers can find me as well. That would be amazing. Thanks, Janet, for inviting followers there. So, all right, so let's talk about the smoothie. We're going to be, okay, thank you. So we are talking about the smoothie. My scopes are actually 30 minutes, so it's kind of a take it or leave it kind of thing. So, but I try to keep them down to 30 minutes. So we are talking about the smoothie today, and today we're breaking it down all week. Yesterday we talked about the history. We talked about the different components that you can put into a smoothie that make it healthier and keep it away from being a fruit shake and turning it into something that is actually nutritious for your body. And today we're going to break it down even further, and we're going to just go with the fruit today. So welcome everybody in today. And so we are going to I'm going to turn my camera just a little bit so you can see here. I have tons of fruits and frozen fruits, and then we're also going to talk about the nuts and the seeds today. So, that is basically the base for, oh, I see what you're saying. Anyone that shares needs to be in 15 minutes. Got it. I'm sorry. I thought you meant that I shouldn't go over 15 minutes. I was like, oh boy, I'm in trouble then because I'm a talker. So, and the birds and the bees, that's right. So we're going to talk about these fruits today. So basically what I want to get you away from, some people start making smoothies. I know, I was like, what? I'm going to talk longer than that. I can't help it. So a lot of people that make smoothies, they jump into the health world and they go, oh, well, I drink smoothies. And so when I'm coaching somebody one-on-one, I ask them, what are your ingredients in your smoothies? And they begin to tell me. So typically what they say is that, oh, I use bananas, I use strawberries, I use different kinds of berries, I use yogurt, and that makes a great smoothie. Well, yeah, it makes a great smoothie because you've gone to the grocery store and you've bought Yoplait and it has a ton of sugar in it, and you've stuck that down in there and you've put some really flavorful fruits in there, and of course it tastes good. It's going to taste amazing. But I can get you a way, right? I can get you a way to make smoothies that taste amazing and still have well, you know me, I do call it like it is, that's for sure, and still have these amazing nutritional value in it. So the other thing that I hear a lot of is that, oh, I've put coconut milk or just conventional milk, dairy, cow's milk, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, and I put some spinach in there. So that is exactly one step above what I just mentioned before. So you're having a fruit smoothie with some spinach in it, basically. You're having a fruit shake with some spinach in it. So we're going to demystify this today, and we're going to talk about different fruits that you can put in. What are the bases? What makes it sweet? What makes it taste good? And how can you disguise? Because quite frankly, a lot of us are trying to disguise things that we don't want to eat on a regular basis. Or some of us, it's because we don't have time to eat them on a regular basis. If I tried to get all the nutrients in my day by cooking and preparing the foods that your body needs for a single day to work and be its best, oh my gosh, you would be in the kitchen all the time. So a smoothie actually eliminates that. Oh, good, thanks. I'm glad you're here. A smoothie helps eliminate that work of having to cook all the time, because it's fast and easy and you can get tons and tons of nutrients. So some of this, I know some of you, I know that you your health level is higher. So I want you to stay, because I want you to talk to the people that are here that are learning about smoothies for the first time. But we're going to get really super basic, okay? What's the best milk for smoothies? That is a great question, actually. I highly recommend that you use a coconut milk or a coconut water, or an almond milk or an almond water. You can actually make almond water. That's right. I said it. I would recommend that you use those for the liquids. You can also just use ice. You could just use plain filtered water as well, and just let the fruit do the work. But coconut milk is a great way. That's primarily my base. Coconut water is primarily my liquid base. But we will get to that. I promise you later on this week, probably on Thursday, I will talk about veggies to put in, and I will talk about the different liquids that you can use to make your smoothie nutritious. And not just a fruit shake. So let's ban the fruit shakes and get down to what makes a great smoothie. Now we're going to be talking about fruits today, but we're going to add more components as we go on through the week. But today we're just going to be talking about fruits and nuts and seeds. So yeah, almond milk is fine. Coconut milk is great. Almond milk is fine, especially if you're making your own almond milk. And you can make almond water as well. It's not as flavorful as coconut milk, but you can do that. And still, when you soak those almonds, they're actually even more bioavailable in your body. So just so you know, the nutrients are. Okay, so let's get right down to it and talk about what makes a great smoothie. So basically, the first thing that I want to talk about are the bases. So these are the bases, the fruits, and well, we're just going to talk about fruits right now, but these are the fruits that are going to give your smoothie amazing flavor. So when I make a smoothie for my husband and I both. So in my Ninja, let me turn the camera again. In my Ninja blender, I'm usually getting between 40 and 48 ounces of smoothie liquid that we're drinking. And we power pack ours. Ours has so much stuff in it. It is like a whole meal and a drink. So we are getting all kinds of proteins. We're getting all kinds of fibers. We're getting all kinds of veggies. And I will, at the end of the week, show you how to do that. I'll do that on Friday with you. So really, you can leave them the next day, because I never have success with leaving them the next day. They get all separated and weird, and I mean, I guess you could just stick them in the blender again. I have never even thought about doing that, but you could totally do that. You could just put them back in the blender and just get them all, mished up again. So mished up, that's a go-to kitchens word, mished. When you want things mished up, just reshake it. Okay, yeah, when you want things mixed up, you need to mish it up. So yeah, you can just shake it, I guess so. I just never do that. We drink all our smoothies. I make them fresh every single day. So one of your bases is going to be the banana, okay? The banana, I highly recommend that you buy organic bananas. I know that you're not eating the peel, but what they do to bananas that are not organic are not great for you. And that is that they pick them when they are not ripe. They spray them with a solution. And yes, organic bananas are best. They spray them with a solution that is actually toxic to the human body and ripen them. So they are faux ripening them on their way to you. Most organic bananas are allowed to ripen on their own. So I highly recommend that you do organic bananas. So yes, bananas are high in sugar. That's correct. And if you are totally freaked out about sugar, and I mean like you don't eat any sugar, then you probably want to stay away from a banana. But if you're not, if you're like me, we use bananas a lot. There's a lot of nutrients in a banana that is actually good for you. Despise what all you see in the top 5 foods that you should not eat when you're dieting. That's actually a lie. A banana is a great fruit for you, and I highly recommend that you eat bananas. They are actually good for you. The fruit, the sugar that's in it is not the kind of sugar like table sugar that you're getting. So, and the riper they get, the more food enzymes that they have, and the easier that they are to digest. So, I'm telling you that I go for the banana. Between my husband and I, we eat about half a banana when we have a smoothie because I put 1 whole banana down into our blender. So a banana is a great way. It hides flavors really well. You don't want to do too much banana because it's high in sugar. But number 2 is that and it's got a lot of calories in it, but the banana will take over your smoothie very quickly. So if you're using other great fruits in it, it will take over that smoothie and you'll be disappointed because it's going to taste like you just have a banana shake. So just be aware of that. If you're new to the smoothie world, bananas can take over very quickly. You can use them unfrozen or frozen. If you freeze it, yes, they will take over very quickly. So you can leave a frozen banana. It will turn black. Yes, half a banana. It will turn black in the freezer, but you can put it in the freezer. You can cut it and put it in the freezer, but I recommend just leaving it right like this. Put it in the freezer, let it thaw just a little bit while you're prepping the rest of your smoothie, and then the skin will come off. When it leaves those veins in there, so it has, it's when you peel it when it's been frozen, it's actually going to leave these veins kind of on the banana itself. Those actually have a lot of nutrients in them. So when you're eating a banana, just leave those on there. Just get through it and eat them because they're good for you. So yes, the other tip I have about bananas is if you're using half. So a lot of people shy away from the banana because they think, it doesn't turn black in the freezer. Well, I've always had experience that they actually turn black in the freezer. So you can peel and freeze them as well, for sure. But if you cut a banana and you leave it on the counter, it is actually going to form a skin over the banana, and you can just leave it sitting on the counter. So you can peel and freeze them as well. I prefer just to leave them just like this and just leave them in their natural skin. That's up to you. It's a little bit harder to peel, but you actually peel back and get some of those great nutrients in there. So yes, but if you leave it, you can just leave it right on the counter. It will form a skin over the part, and when you start to peel the peel off, it will actually just come off with it. So you can leave it on there for a couple of days like that. So don't shy away thinking, oh, I don't want to waste a whole banana. So don't cut a banana and just throw the rest of it away. Just leave it on the counter in room temperature. It will actually form a little skin, and you can use it the next day just fine. Now you can't leave it there for 2 weeks, but thank you. But you can leave it there for a couple of days until your next smoothie for sure. And if you're really super paranoid about it, you can just throw it in the freezer and use it that way. I prefer them not frozen, but that is up to you. I think that it makes your smoothie more smooth when they're not frozen, but that's up to you. So there's the first one, is the banana. Love the banana. The banana has gotten a bad rap on the internet because it's the top 5 foods you should not eat while you're dieting. Well, forget dieting. Think about your health. The bananas are great for your health. So bananas are a great natural food. The next thing that I think is most popular is going to be the strawberry. This is a brand new package and I'm not opening these up yet. So as long as it's organic, that's right. So the next thing that I say is great in a smoothie that is going to help disguise, hey, welcome in everybody, is going to help disguise the flavors of other things that you may be putting in there is the strawberry. Strawberries. Let's talk about strawberries. Only, ever buy organic strawberries. If you can't get an organic strawberry, do not buy it. Because there's Edison. There's Edison saying hello for the day. So funny. Do you guys think that that's funny that he barks every time I get on Periscope? every single time. You can go back and watch my scopes, and I guarantee you Edison will bark. So I'm missing a lot of your comments. I'm sorry. I want to stay on track today, so we will ask questions at the end. I know, he just wants to say hi. He's so funny. He's a funny, funny dog. Hi, Edison. Yeah, Edison, they're all saying hi. So strawberries, their little skins, their little beautiful red skins and their little beautiful red seeds that are on the outside of their skins. It's the only fruit, by the way, it's the only natural thing that has its seeds on the outside of the fruit. So they are sponges, just like somebody just said. They will suck up all the pesticides. You cannot work them out. You cannot wash them out. It is an impossibility. It is the most dangerous food to eat, traditional, non-organic on the planet. If you cannot get organic strawberries, do not get them. Stay away. It's the one food, you know, I try not to be like preachy, like super, you know, oh, well, if you're not going to eat organic, you're going to die. I'm not that person, but I am telling you, for the good of your family and for yourself, make sure that your strawberries, if nothing else in your house is organic, make sure that your strawberries are organic. Okay? Yes. Strawberries are amazing. They have so many antioxidants in it. Far better. Yes, absolutely. They have so many great things. All of these fruits that we're going to mention today are super high in vitamin C. It goes without saying that fruits contain a ton of vitamin C. In that vitamin C, does anybody know why you want to have, I'll answer that question in just a second where I buy mine. Why in the world do you want to have vitamin C in your body? Anybody know? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Let me know. So these actually came from, this huge bag came from Sam's. This is $9. Yeah, you don't want scurvy, right? Antioxidants, that's a good answer. The cells need it. Immunity. Yep. The adrenals crave vitamin C. Those are all great answers, but there is one answer for sure. So keep going. So here we go, strawberries. This whole big bag at Sam's is $9. It's organic strawberries, giant bag. It is full to the brim. It's full to right here. Organic. Fiber, yes, good. Those are all great answers. Number one reason you want vitamin C in your body is this: anti-inflammatory. Vitamin C is a natural anti-inflammatory. Yeah, Costco too, Janet, you can get them there. Helps yes. Absolutely. It is that's exactly why it does that, actually, there, Lolita. It is absolutely one of the best anti-inflammatories that you can put into your body. Now then, having said that, if you're going and buying vitamin C supplements, it is nothing like getting it naturally in fruits and vegetables, okay? Vitamin C is huge. If you are fighting cancer, if you are battling disease in your body, if you have autoimmune diseases, if you have adrenal problems, yes, absolutely. If you have any of those types of problems like that, hey, Maura, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. I'm happy to see you. Oh my gosh, are you at the Periscope Summit, Maura? Because I'm freaking out because everybody's there and I'm not there and I'm freaking out. But I'm going to ignore that now. So vitamin C, okay, going, dang, I want to go so bad. If I didn't have a vacation next week, I would have gone. Vitamin C is so great if you're battling any type of disease. I am a cancer survivor. Most of you know that. I am a 2.9-year cancer survivor. I know, I want to go too. We're going next year, Janet, you and me, we're going. I'm a 2.9 cancer survivor. But one of the first things that my naturopath said to me is that you have got to start getting more fruits and vegetables. Why? I said, the fiber to help move things out of my body so that I poop well. And number two, the vitamin C is so important because anti-inflammatories in the body, cancer cannot survive in a body that is not inflamed. And so I can tell you that I'm going to stick out my tongue. This is kind of gross. So just, yep, for the poop. That's right. Do you see my tongue? I had deep ridges along my tongue. My tongue was so inflamed inside my body that it was rubbing against my teeth constantly and it was totally scalloped all the way along. Now, I still have a little bit of scalloping, but I am telling you, I wish I would have taken a before picture because you would have freaked out at my tongue, okay? Thank you. Yes, all organic. That's amazing. Good girl. Yay! My tongue was so scalloped because it was so inflamed, and my body was so inflamed. Now, I didn't look like it. I looked like I do right now. I was actually just a little bit heavier than I am right now. But yes, and it was so bad. And when I started eating all organics, when I started getting the right amount of vitamin C's and fibers in my body, my tongue almost instantly, like within 2 weeks, went down. I was brushing my teeth and I was looking at my tongue. I was like, wow, my tongue looks really different than it used to, because it used to concern me how it looked. It was freaky. Like, I would never like purposefully stick my tongue out at anybody, but that vitamin C has helped to lower that inflammation in my body. Even though I am fighting a terrible virus in my body right now with my joints, it actually affects my joints. It's called the parvovirus. Even though I've been fighting that, I am still able to function and move and do the things that I want to do. So it is an amazing anti-inflammatory. So vitamin C, strawberries, packed, chock-a-block full of vitamin C. So strawberries, hide the taste. I got off on a tangent. I apologize. This is going to be crazy scope today. So amazing properties for that. I'm going to put these back in my freezer so that they don't stick all together. So excuse me just a second. I have to stuff them in there. So one of my favorite tips is that if you are buying organic strawberries and you're buying them fresh, so in the summer they're readily available fresh. It's actually cheaper to buy them fresh and freeze them yourself than it is to buy them like in a big package like that. So yes, you can absolutely do that. So what I like to do when I freeze them is I take just a regular baking pan and I put a piece of parchment paper over the baking pan and I line them up. I have like little strawberry soldiers. So I wash them, I take the stem off and everything, and then I just line them up like little strawberry soldiers right along on the parchment paper. I stick that in the freezer overnight. The next morning they're frozen. I stick them down in a Ziploc and bingo, I am good. Now I buy in bulk, so I buy a ton, enough almost to get me through the summer and do that. So I tried that once and I just did not like the way the stem tastes. I could actually taste it. I have a pretty perfected palate in flavors, and so I just did not like the way that the stem tastes, and so that was just personal preference, but you absolutely can do that. You can absolutely blend the stem as well. So and I have a Ninja, which doesn't like go downtown crazy and get everything perfectly purified, pulverized. And so it was a little awkward. Sometimes those stems are too thin and you get like a big piece of stem, and that would freak my husband out. He would stop drinking smoothies immediately. So I have to be very careful because I have a picky eater on my hands, which is not my children, it's my husband. So what's the next one? The next one is blueberries. Blueberries, these are the three staples. These are the most common things that I know, right? These are the most, yes, Vitamix will blend very smooth. I use a Ninja, so it's a little bit different for me. You have to run it forever, and then it's too liquidy, and then you have like a drink instead of a smoothie, so. That's right. Hey everybody, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So blueberries are the next example of the top 3 things that you primarily see in there. I never skip strawberries and I never skip blueberries. Those 2 things are always in my smoothies. The reason is, again, because I battled cancer and I want all those anti-inflammatory properties, and these 2 have an amazing amounts of vitamin C and other things, antioxidants, especially in the blueberries. So see, I'm so glad, Kat, that your husband is like that, because I'm telling you, it is a battle around here most days about what we're eating and what we're not eating. And he is doing so good, and I'm so proud of him, but it has been an uphill struggle. So just so you know, that's how we roll in this house, is we have a little bit of a food battle in here. Not in a good way sometimes. Not a food fight, a food battle. So here's the blueberries. I buy these organic, strawberries and blueberries. I'm not going to preach as hard on the blueberries, but just know that if you can get them organic, that you should buy them organic. They should be a priority when you're buying fruits and vegetables, especially if you're eating them on a daily basis. Now, if you're just making a really awesome blueberry pie that doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, then you can just do the non-organic, especially if you're going to bake them. But if you're eating them raw, I highly recommend that you get organic like this. So I get these this is a Kroger brand. Simple Truth is a Kroger brand. Some people trust it, some people don't. That's right. Yep, absolutely. Some people like it, some people don't. I actually trust it, and so I go with it. I am trying to promote as much as I can. I want these things to go mainstream. I want you to be able to walk into a Safeway or a Kroger or a King Soopers or whatever you have, a Meijer's, a Walmart, whatever you have, and have these choices available to you. And they're getting more and more mainstream. So I actually do like supporting companies that have gone mainstream into our bigger grocery stores, because I think that if people had choices, if they had a choice, they would make the right choice. And so that's just me believing that everybody's inherently good and that they're going to make good choices for their temples and their bodies, so that they feel better and that they feel healthy. My mom and dad have been with us for a few days now, and my dad and I were having a conversation, and he was like, can you please write down all the organic priorities, which is coming up next week, by the way. We're talking about organic priorities next week. Can you write down all the organic priorities? Because I've been eating all the organic food this week and I feel better. Like 5 days he's been eating it, and he feels better, and he wants to know how to do it. So eventually, one of these days, I'm going to have like a 5-day dad challenge, like I did with my dad. Here's your 5-day challenge. I want you to go out and just eat organic, and tell me that you don't feel better at the end of it once you start detoxing and getting rid of those pesticides in your body. They say that you can eat organic for a week and you will feel a difference. They say that if you eat organic in a week and you have your blood tested before and you have your blood tested after, that the 99% of the pesticides will be gone out of the body. So yes, our Walmart is trying too. So good. Yeah, it's a process. It is not an event. Anytime you make a healthy choice in your lifestyle, it is a process. It is not an event. Please do not go out and throw everything out of your pantry and say, well, Leslie from Go To Kitchen said that I should eat all organic, so I'm going to go throw everything out of my pantry. Don't do that. You'll get frustrated. You will quit. You will cuss at me. You will not be happy with me. And I want you to be happy with me. I want you to love me. So let's go through this process slowly. Let's take steps to make it slowly and incorporate it into your life and make it a process and not an event. And that's what we're going to talk a lot about next week when we talk about organic priorities. But today we're supposed to be talking about fruit. Holy cow. Okay, blueberries. That's the third thing. Hey, I'm coming back. I'm putting these in my freezer because they're already thawing. By the way, blueberries thaw very quickly. So just know that when you're shopping, it should be like one of the last things that you put in your cart, because by the time you get home, they're going to be thawed. So there you go. Okay, so let's talk about what I call Let's talk about what I call the nutritional fruits. Now, those fruits have amazing nutrition available in them. Vitamin C, fiber, antioxidants, B vitamins, like strawberries have pantothenic, I got it, pantothenic, it was not coming out, pantothenic, right? Yes, that's right. We're going to talk about those next week, actually. Pantothenic acids, which is the B5 vitamins, which most of us are actually very deficient in. So you get that in strawberries, which is an unusual food to get it in, but most of us need that for digestion. It helps break the fats and the carbs and the proteins down for energy in your body. So strawberries are great at that. So just so you know, I'm going back to strawberries, but I wanted to make sure I got that note out there. So all kinds of raspberries, yellow or red, amazing for you. Blackberries, cranberries, which can be tart and kind of throw the taste off. Pomegranate, amazing, amazing cancer fighting properties in pomegranate. Again, it's going to be tart, so you're going to want to use some of the sweeter fruits to combat that tartness, unless you like tart, which is fine. But you're going to want to use some of the sweeter fruits to combat that. So maybe like a whole banana if you're using pomegranates, because they are super tart. So are cranberries. They're going to be very tart for you. Amazing, amazing cancer fighting properties. Now, I'm not talking about cranberries in that can that you get at Thanksgiving with the jelly stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whole real cranberries. So if you're going to freeze those, I recommend that you blanch them first, which is going to make them a little bit softer, and then freeze them, and then you'll be better off. So hey, everybody that's joining us, welcome in. We're talking about, oh, are they? Yeah. So here, when I get a pomegranate here in Colorado, it's very tart. And when I put it in my smoothie and I'm serving it to someone, they're like, holy moly, what is this? So they're not very, so maybe different parts of the country, they're a little bit sweeter, probably closer to where they're grown actually. So, okay. One of my best and favorites, yes, they are so good for the body. I'm telling you that people that suffer with blood cancers, especially, pomegranate is it's not a silver bullet, but it is super, super good for you. So just know that pomegranate's excellent. Not the palm juice that you get that has been pasteurized and all that sort of stuff. If you can get it raw, that's great. But I'm talking about just having pomegranates. And a great way to eat a pomegranate, if you don't like the flavor, is stick it in your blender with the rest of your smoothie. So just so you know. So these are kind of like super fruits in my opinions. Cherries. I actually have black cherries here. Look at that, black cherries. They even had these at Sam's. Raw is the way to go, absolutely. And don't be fooled when you're thinking about fruits, putting them in your smoothie, thinking that fruit juice is the same as using the fruit. Wrong, ding dong, wrong, 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 wrong. Fruit juice it's been pasteurized. So basically what it's done is it's broken all the fiber out of your fruit and it has made it just a big pile of sugar. So anytime you're drinking fruit juices, just know that you're drinking probably 1 to 2 cups of sugar. So just be careful when you're selecting fruit juices, okay? Even if they say 100% real fruit, not from concentrate, you are still getting tons of sugar. So you might as well drink a Coke if you're going to drink fruit juice, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So yes, those are dark organic sweet cherries. They're out of season here. Bingo, that's right. They are out of season here, so I buy them frozen. If you had seen me if I'd done this scope like 3 weeks ago, I would have had all this stuff fresh. I know, Coke, fruit juice. I feel the same way about both, actually. But these are amazing. The properties in a cherry actually are good. I'm going to put these away because they're really squishy already, and they're going to get all frozen and chunked together, and then I'm going to have to break them apart when I get them ready to put them in my smoothie. So, but cherries are amazing. My dad just came here. Yeah, they're amazing. My dad just came here, and when he got here, he had an acute case of gout. It was the first time he's ever had it, and we actually nailed down what was causing it. He was taking a CoQ10, which is probably not the best thing for him, and it caused the gout to come up in his big toe. Now, we have been fighting it in like 4 or 5 days. If I'd taken a before and after, you would have been amazed at what it looked like. We got him on a good supplement to help fight the inflammation, and he's doing much, much better. So thank you for inviting followers there. Thanks, Hayden. Yes, it is Hayden. I don't know why I want to call Hayden Trisha and Trisha Hayden. I think it's the homesteading thing. It throws me off somehow. So, hey, welcome in. But we've been fighting it, and it's been amazing to watch the transformation of how quickly that it's going away. He couldn't even touch it, and now he's like walking on it. So we've been fighting that for sure, and it's been going really well. Thanks for inviting followers, everybody. So what are some other things? So let's talk about beta carotene. Beta carotene is one of those things that is hard. Yes, he was feeling, oh, you saw his scope last night with his guitar playing. I know, that was awesome, right? If you guys, if you haven't, go catch my replay of my dad. He was totally jamming last night. The title of it is Your Dad This Cool. That's the title of the scope, and you can find it. It's still available in my replay. Go watch that because he was totally jamming out last night, and it was so much fun, and I scoped him while he was doing it, and we had a big audience, and it was a lot of fun. We were having a big time last night. So yes, he was feeling a lot better. You could tell, right? He was standing and jamming. I told him, I said, man, if your foot didn't hurt, what would it be like? He did. He gave a free concert last night. That's right. So put on your headphones and jam out. My dad will rock it for you if you go watch the replay. So, hey, welcome back in. So let's talk about beta carotene. Beta carotene, skin, eyes, immune system. Those are the three things that beta carotene are really gonna make shine. Beta carotene is amazing. There's so many fruits that have a lot of beta carotene. So you wanna amp up, you wanna get crazy downtown and make your smoothie amazing and get tons of nutrients. Start buying fruits that are high in beta carotene. Or vegetables, but fruits especially. This is a great way to get them, okay? So what is one of them? The cantaloupe. I just bought this at Farmer's Market. You guys can't see it because my lighting is so stupid, but this cantaloupe, it is so fresh. Oh my God. It smells amazing. It smells like the Farmer's Market, actually. When Mom and I had it in the car, my whole car smelled like cantaloupe. It was really awesome. So, so cantaloupe, super high, the highest of all melons in beta carotene. Watermelon, honeydew, they will all have a little bit of beta carotene, but because of its orange colored flesh, that's your giveaway. Your orange colored flesh is actually going to give you the signal that you're getting some beta carotene. Cantaloupe has a ton of it. Nectarines, tons of beta carotene. This is also one of our, okay, so I keep saying that we need smelloscopes, right? I want smelloscope. Somebody needs to invent smelloscope. That's what we need, especially for us cooking bloggers, for sure, and essential oil bloggers. We would be so happy if we had smelloscope. Nectarines, beyond peaches, beyond plums, anything like that, a nectarine has the most amount of beta carotene than any of the other stone fruits. So amazing, amazing properties, super great. I had one of these babies in my smoothie this morning. Holy moly, it was so good. Highly recommend. When your fruit gets a little overripe, this one's just a little bit overripe, it is perfect for smoothie. You don't have to throw it out. Cut that puppy up, stick it in your smoothie. Hello, amazing. Plus, as they start to get overripe, their enzymes are actually working and they digest easier in your body. So food enzymes right here and an overripe nectarine. Nectarine, great. Watermelon, also going to have some beta carotene. You're also going to get a lot of lycopene out of a watermelon. It was in a baggie and it was ugly, so I put it in this bowl. Now it's all juicy because it's been sitting on the counter. But watermelon is amazing for that as well. Beta carotene, lycopene, and also some lutein in there. So watermelon, superfood. People diss it. It is a great food. It is not just watery redness. It has amazing properties for you. Pineapple, great for inflammation. When you cut up a pineapple and you make it and you're going to put it in your smoothies or just eat it, in my opinion, do not cut the core out. Everybody wants to cut the core out. You know that little round core down the center? Don't do that. That is where all the bromelain is. Bromelain is amazing for your joints. If you have joint problems, this is going to be part of your solution. Pineapple has amazing, tons of vitamin C, bromelain, anti-inflammatory buster right here in this one little fruit. Pineapple is amazing for you. Some people don't like the taste of pineapple. I'm telling you, it is great. Stick it in your smoothie. You can hide it. It gives it a nice sweet flavor. Pineapple is an amazing, amazing fruit. We're sailing now. We're going right through these fruits. We're getting through them. Mangoes. What time is it? Oh, I'm way late already, and I haven't even gotten to the seeds yet. Mangoes. Mangoes are super good for you. They're yellow, so they're going to have some beta carotene. What I don't have here is I do not have the papaya. Just know that if you are really excited about papaya and you're looking at it for the parabens, know that only in unripe papaya do you get those parabens. So don't think that you can just eat, you're getting tons of parabens. It actually is it breaks down into a protein. It breaks down protein in the body. Excuse me. It helps break down proteins in the body and makes it more available for energy. But you can only get that if your papaya is not ripe. So, or you're eating the leaves. So don't think that you're getting tons of paraben. This is kind of an advanced talk here, but don't think you're getting tons of paraben if you're just eating a papaya, because there's a lot of peas there because you're not. You have to have an unripe papaya to get the paraben. So or eat the leaves. So just so you know. So quickly, let's just super fast go through seeds and nuts. A lot of people do not think about putting nuts in there. I say that nuts are a great source of protein. They are a great source of fat. You get omega-3s. If it looks like the brain, which I don't have a whole walnut in here, walnuts are great for your brain. Almonds are great for your body in general because they're full of omega-3s. This is a great and amazing, amazing thing to put down in your smoothie. You have to run your smoothie machine a little bit. Hey, welcome. You have to run your smoothie machine just a little bit longer, but I do not. There are 3 things I do never miss in my smoothie: strawberries, blueberries, and my nuts. They're always there. Hey, welcome in. And it's always walnuts and almonds. Those are in every smoothie that I make. I don't have time to just sit down and chow down on them during the day, so that's how I get them in my day. I put them in my smoothie, just so you know. And it makes this amazing, nutty, gorgeous flavor. So, hey, welcome in, Don. Other things that you can put in. Coconut. This is just organic flaked coconut. You can do fresh coconut. When I'm in Hawaii, I will actually do, yeah, welcome. I will actually do fresh coconut. I'm wearing my Hawaii t-shirt today, North Shore, Oahu. Can you see on my, somewhere? Oh no, maybe it's over here. I have the Hawaiian Islands somewhere on my shirt. Oh, there they are. Right there. I'm wearing my Hawaii shirt today because I felt like I wanted to be there already. So coconut flakes are amazing. What else do I have in this bag of goodies over here? Oh, pumpkin seeds. Organic pumpkin seeds. These are so good for you. They're called pepitas as well. Pumpkin seeds are actually good for your libido. Hello. Who doesn't want a better libido? Even if you have a good libido, don't you want a better one? I mean, who's ever said, oh, mine's good enough? You always want a better one, right? So pumpkin seeds are really good for your libido. They are good to help you lower anxiety. They are good. Some people call them like a little bit of a, Marvelous Mark will call it a chutzpah, which means that it can help raise your confidence level, which is probably why it's good for your libido. They're super good for your heart. I highly recommend pumpkin seeds. I use them in a trail mix. I don't use them in my smoothie, but they would be perfectly wonderful in a smoothie if you don't like the taste. So pepitas or pumpkin seeds, perfectly perfect for that. Everybody in the world is talking about chia and flax seeds. Those are things that you can do as well. I recommend that if you're going to use chias, these are black chia, I recommend that you soak them overnight so that they're better available for your body. And I recommend that you ground these in a coffee grinder or something before you put them in your smoothie and make a powder, because it will be more bioavailable. Omega-3s is what you're getting here. Chia is just kind of a little superfood. There's so many nutrients in those little seeds, and I highly recommend them, but you need to soak them to make them most bioavailable or available for your body to absorb. Oh my gosh, that was like totally frantic. Hemp seeds, which I do not have here. I'm looking at my notes, so excuse me. Brazil nuts, pecans, almonds, walnuts, cashews, raw cashews with no salt. All of those are going to have nutrient properties that are actually going to boost your level of you're not going to just be drinking a fruit drink. You're going to be getting some amazing nutrition and things that you don't normally get throughout your day. You can stick in your smoothie. So that's going to cover us for fruit. Holy cow, that was a long scope. I apologize. I can see that we've dropped off in numbers there. If you're coming back to watch the replay, thank you so much. If you are here with me live, thank you so very much. You know that I appreciate absolutely everything that you guys do with me and for me. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks, Hayden. And please, if you have time, pop over to Go To Kitchens. It's right in the title of the scope. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out so long. GoToKitchens.com. You can see a whole post over there about nuts. I have a whole post there that just breaks down the nuts and their nutritional value. So if you want to know more about that, it's a great way to do that. And then there's also some smoothie recipes over there that are power punched with amazing things in them for you. So please go over GoToKitchens.com, become a VIP, and then don't forget, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for saying it was informative. That's what I try to do. I try to inform you and have some fun at the same time. So, but yes, so become a VIP. You get a free ebook. We have a proprietary Facebook page that is private just for my VIPs, where I talk to you about things that are coming up and share exciting news with you and all that kind of good stuff. So please go over and join. Every weekday at noon Mountain Time, I am here, Lunch with Leslie. So Monday through Friday, Lunch with Leslie. And this week we're going to finish up this smoothie. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about protein powders. And Thursday we're going to be talking about the veggies for a smoothie and the liquids for the smoothie. And then on Friday, I'm probably going to make a couple of smoothies for you so that you have some idea of how to get these amazing power punch, nutrient dense smoothies in your life, and stop drinking the fruit shakes. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Did anybody have any questions, like super fast? Anybody? I am 15 minutes over. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I will look for you. Be sure and say that you found me on Periscope so I can give you a special shout out. So thank you so much. That's amazing. Yes, anybody have any other questions or concerns, or you want to talk about the weather? The weather's here is beautiful, by the way. Anything? Thank you. Yeah, so, okay, well, I'm just going to hang out here just a couple of more seconds, and then I'm going to pop off and I'm going to go have some lunch. Hey, you're welcome, Lolita. Thanks for being here. You are my rock. I love that you're here. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You're an amazing audience. Where do you get the chia and pumpkin seeds? Right? Did I make you crave a smoothie? Chia and pumpkin seeds, you can get them just about anywhere. To get them organic, probably the best way to do it is to go to Whole Foods or Sprouts or one of those. My conventional actually has organic black chia seeds, so I'm not afraid to do that. But you can get them. Just, I mean, what I would do is just go up to somebody and say, hey, where are your chia seeds and where are your flax seeds? They're going to be able to point you in the right direction. Most of these came from mine, which is a Kroger type, grocery store called King Super. Did I say pumpkin seeds? Yes, you can add pumpkin seeds to your smoothie for sure. I say just eat pumpkin seeds. When you actually masticate them and chew them, they become more bioavailable, but you're kind of doing that. If you have a powerful blender, it will do that for you as well. If you've ever watched Dr. Christine's Scope, she will say if you're drinking liquids, you should also chew your liquids. So she says that you need to chew your smoothie, even though your blender's doing a lot of the work for you. But yes, pumpkin seeds are... you can buy them just about anywhere. Used to work at Kroger. That's amazing. My husband used to work at Kroger too in Michigan. So yes, but you can, you can put them in your smoothies for sure. So yeah, I use them in a trail mix, but we use them in a trail mix and it's amazing. I love their taste and they're just so good for you. So yeah, absolutely. For those of you coming in, I am going out. GoToKitchens.com. Watch the replay here. Super long scope. Sorry about that. I had a lot to talk about today, so yeah. Any more questions before I pop out? I don't want to miss anybody if you had a question because I want to help you. That's what I'm here for. If you go to my website, there is nothing for sale there. I'm not selling you a thing. There's nothing for sale. One day, maybe there'll be a cookbook or something or a program or something. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome very much. Thank you very much for being here. But there's nothing for sale there. I'm not trying to even sell you on a certain kind of blender or a certain kind of green powder or anything like that. It is just all informative. So please if you take a chance, go over and have a look at it. And I would like to hear your opinions of the site as well. It's a pretty new site and I'm pretty excited about it. So, All right, so now I really am leaving. You guys have a great afternoon. I know that I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon Mountain Time, Lunch with Leslie. We're talking about protein powders tomorrow. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Great. All right, I am out. I think I need to go have a smoothie now. I'm kind of want a smoothie. I'll see you guys later. Bye.